Hi there, my name is Duncan Fremlin. I'm a broker with Real Estate Homeward in the City of Toronto. A few months ago, I released a video describing in general terms what I know about Metrolinx. That's the new rail corridor that's going in throughout the city that should have been done 10 or 20 years ago, but different story. I attended a meeting yesterday to bring us up to date on what's going on, and I came away quite alarmed, so I just wanted to pass on a couple of things to you. First of all, this is an enormous project. It's being accelerated every day. It's getting faster. They're not waiting for anything. They're buying up properties, expropriating, which is the state coming in and taking over your property, essentially. They're relocating people. Sometimes they say temporarily for a year, but it might turn into be 5 years. They're taking portions of properties. Whether or not they're actually paying market value, we don't know. We're not privy to. In some cases, I'm looking on title to see. Yeah, I can see that Metrolinx has taken possession of certain properties, but there's no indication on there as to when the sale occurred or what the amount was. It's all. That part seems to be confidential. I know we were told yesterday that some homeowners are being asked to sign confidentiality agreements. We can only suspect what the motives are behind that. The traffic disruptions that we've known so far in the last 2, 3, 4 years are going to get a lot worse. The rail lines are going to be receiving a new rail, basically. And if you're thinking of a bridge crossing a busy street, the amount of construction that's going to go into putting a whole new rail line on an existing bridge, we're looking at major traffic disruptions compounded on what we already have. And also, it's moving through so quickly. I'm concerned that the bureaucracy can't handle it. Keep in mind who is running this. Does the left hand know what the right hand is doing? How organized is this? They can throw money at this all they want, but is it the public, the homeowners in general, that are going to end up paying the price? I can't answer that because I don't know enough. So I'm just suggesting to you that if you have any questions as to whether you might be within that 30-meter buffer, are there things you suspect in the neighborhood that you're not sure of, I have access to maps that I can find out what they've purchased, what they haven't purchased. Some properties already have a note on title that will remain there until this whole thing is complete. That will limit the kind of work you can do on the property, whether it's yard work, build additions. There's some people, you may not even be in the 30-meter buffer zone, but you're not going to be able to do any of this work without their permission. So you not only need the permission of the city, but now you need the permission of Metrolinx. This is very complicated, very disturbing for someone who wants to get on with their lives. And so if I can help at all, clarify some of the confusion that goes in with this, I'll do what I can. Like I said, I do have access to some maps that will help at least find out who owns what and whether or not you're in that zone. So if I can, I'm around. I love hearing from you. You know that. I always remind people, but give me a call or send me an email, and I'll tell you what I can find out and see what happens after that. So in the meantime, stay away from Yonge and Queen. It's brutal down there for years. It's going to be for years. Thanks. We'll talk later.